Hotapu everyone. This is His Royal Majesty Ra Sumaba Ifagbemi, the world's first openly African black gay king. And the role of a king is to nourish and to protect his people. And today I do so by giving you a very quick snippet summary of the core dynamics of astrology. First of all, astrology is psychology. It is the classical study of the human subconscious mind. This wheel is a wheel of the collective unconscious. It's called the natural zodiac, where Aries is always at number 1 slice, Taurus the bulls at number 2, Leo the lions at number 5, all the way to Pisces at slice 12. All humans have the same collective unconscious sequence. So you have your chart, which hovers above this chart. This chart is fixed. Aries will always be number 1, Taurus will always be number 2, Gemini will always be number 3 for the human collective unconscious. But your personal wheel might rotate where Aries is in the 4th slot or Capricorn is in the 8th slot. That's your relationship to the collective unconscious. But I wish to discuss in this video the core fundamentals of you, of your psychology, of what makes you tick. So we have what's called signs. We have out here these little symbols are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, all the way around in the outer rim. We then have slices called houses. They're numbered. The first slice is the first house, second slice, second house, third slice, third house. Then we have planets. This is Mars, we call it Herudesher, Benosar or Venus, Sepku or Mercury, Khonsu, Moon, Ra, Sun, Bennu is Pluto, Heru Apsheta is Jupiter, Herukapet is Saturn, Bes is Uranus, and Nun is Neptune. So we have a wheel, which is the geometry of your subconscious mind. It has signs, slices called houses, and planets. If you learn those four fundamentals, the wheel, number 1, the signs, number 2, the slice houses, number 3, and the planets, number 4, you're in very good shape to self-knowledge. Now, the signs mean needs. That's all you have to use as your fill-in word. Aries is your need for self-defense. Taurus is your need for comfort. Gemini is your need for learning. Cancer is your need for nurturing. Leo is your need for independence. Virgo is your need to fix problems. Libra is your need for love. Scorpio is your need to break through fear. Sagittarius is your need for meaning. Capricorn is your need for success and career. Aquarius is your need to be part of a group. And Pisces is your need to connect to something bigger than yourself. You'll notice these 12 needs, none can escape. We all have a need built into us, hardwired to survive, Aries. We all have a need for comforts, Taurus. We all have a need to be somebody in the world, Capricorn. So you can't erase these needs because they are the core archetypes of your collective unconscious. Now, the house, these numbered slices represent not needs, but results. So the signs are your needs, let's say for Aries, your need to survive. But the first house tells us what are the results you're getting in survival. Taurus is your need for money and comforts. The second house means what are the results you're getting financially. Gemini, the sign is your need to learn, but the third house represents the results you get in school. Fourth house is your need to mother something and be mothered, to belong. The Cancer is the need to be nurtured, and the fourth house is what kind of nurturing do you actually get in life. So we have here a dance between need and how it shows up, or psychological state and result. Some call this synchronicity, where how strong your need is affects how and what shows up in relation to that need. That is called synchronicity. Then the planets represent your IQ for need satisfaction, your talent to get the need handled. So Aries is your need to survive. Mars is your talent for survival, your survival IQ. Taurus is your need for comforts. Venus is your IQ for getting comforts. Gemini is your need for information. Mercury is your IQ for learning. Cancer is your need for nurturing. The moon is, do you have the talent, skill, and IQ to nurture and receive nurturing? Leo is your need for independence. The sun is, do you have the talent to be your own person? Can you pull it off? The fifth component I've not discussed until this juncture is that there are angular relationships between these houses. So from 1 to 4 is called a square, it's 90 degrees. From 1 to 5 is 120 degrees, called a trine, a triangle. From 1 to 7 is an opposition, 180 degrees. So we look into your chart eventually at what planets interface with each other and at what angles. So if Mars is interfacing with Saturn, Saturn is your need, Saturn is your talent for success. Mars is your talent for survival. When they form a wiring connection, it could be a good wiring called a trine or sextile, or stressful wiring called a square or quincunx or opposition. If there is a stressful wiring between these two, you may fail at surviving or survive by not succeeding. Thinking you can survive by not having a job, by not having a career. You might have that strange belief. So the angles called aspects, squares, trines, oppositions, tell us how different talents in you work with other talents. For example, Jennifer Lopez is a triple threat. She's a singer, dancer, and actress. So her three talents, we say, work well together. They synergize very well. We would say like a trine. But if, let's say, someone can sing but they can't dance, their talent for singing does not work with their talent for dancing. That would be a hard angle, like a square to us, or quincunx, or an opposition. So as long as you know these basics, the shape of the wheel means that your subconscious is circular. It moves in cycles. That the signs are your needs, the houses are the results of where those needs show up, the planets show your talent for need satisfaction. Some people want to have love. They have a need for Libra. That's the need is Libra, but they have no IQ for love. How to court, how to flirt, how to be intimate, how to be sensitive and respectful. So that area will show up, the seventh house will show up bizarre relationships because the need is being satisfied inappropriately. It's like trying to eat soup with a fork. You have a need to eat the soup, but you're using the wrong tools. So stay tuned for more teachings on these dynamics of astrology, of the Gatekeeper's Gay Astrology System of Kemet. And we look forward to speaking with you all again very soon. Keep your head up, recalling you are always a star. Dwawen Hotepu.